Mute us. All right, we're gonna start lying down with a strap. And stretch yourself out, place your left foot, no, place your right foot on the ground, loop up your left foot. Is that what I mean? I think so. No, put your left foot on the ground and stretch the right leg out. That's what I mean. Let your elbows fall down toward the floor so they're resting. Move your shoulder blades down and then let the front of the shoulder roll back. So that your shoulder blades are correctly placed on your back body. And as you're pulling the right leg, carefully, but do try to press the right sits bone forward as you stretch the right foot back. I say carefully because that can be a really tender connection. People kind of can be prone to tearing there, but if you do it delicately with awareness, it can be really useful. Check in with your breath. Hold both straps in the right hand. Keep that left foot solid as you take the leg toward your right shoulder. So it's not straight out, it's on a diagonal. Keep a strong flex through the foot and rotate the inner thigh up. Pressing down through the left foot, try to pin your left buttock toward the floor, on the floor. Feel that scooping of your tummy. Long deep breaths. Letting whatever tension that you've been holding in your body start to unwind. This has been a doozy of a week. It feels like it's been a year since doesn't it feel like it's been a year since the election? How does time move so fast and so slowly at the same time? And then bring the leg across toward the left. And let's just go all the way. Let it drop. Roll onto your outer left hip. Let the right foot drop toward the floor, on the floor. Reach your right arm out. And I want your right arm to be prioritized. So keep your right arm on the floor, or put it on the floor, and reach through that arm. That may lift the leg in the balance of it all, and that's fine. The teeter-totter of it all. Roll your right hip down away from your waist. Look out to the right and look as far as your eyes can see in your space. And then look at your hand. Then look out as far as you can go toward the right, stretching your eyes up as well. Then look at the hand. Breathe, melt the shoulders. Hoist your leg back up to the sky, rolling onto your back again, and give it a nice stretch, extending through that right heel. Pulling your toes toward you and spreading them. Then slip the foot out of the strap. Stretch both arms back, both legs forward. Deep, long stretch through your body. Point your toes, reach through your fingers. Flex your feet, reach through your heels. And then hook your left foot up into the strap. Stretch up through that leg. Place the right foot flat on the ground. Slide your elbows to the floor, shoulder blades down and onto the back. Front of the shoulders roll back. Sorry for the lawnmower outside. Start to hear that. And pull that left leg. Flex through the foot. With great discernment and wisdom, address that left sits bone. See if you can roll it toward the floor as you move the leg back. Mindful that might be tender. Try to open the back of that left knee, might be tender as well. See if you can really get a nice stretch into that calf. Holding the straps in the left hand, start to guide the leg left, rolling inner thigh towards ceiling. Leg in the direction, foot in the direction of the shoulder. Loosen up your grip with the fingers. Press down through your right butt. Unhinge or keep the jaw hinge soft. With the tongue lifted to the roof of the mouth. Breathing through your nose. Push through the strap with your foot and resist at the same time. Just gonna let Bruiser out now. The dog's a bird. Go ahead, Bruiser. What you got? And then haul your leg up, scooch a little to your left so you can drop your leg all the way over toward the floor on your right and reach your left arm out. Press your left hand down, whole left arm is rooted, grounded. Melt the shoulder, turn the head left. Unhike your left hip. Keep nice tension on the strap and look out to your left. Out as far as your eyes can go. And back. It might make you yawn. That would be a good sign. Then look at your hand. Playing with that vagal tone and out to the left, rolling your eyes back a bit. And the hand. One more time, eyes back to the left. And the hand. Notice that your breath might be pretty good after you've adjusted the vagus nerve like that. You may notice more robust breath in the diaphragm, more robust reaction, which is what we want. And then haul that leg back up. Give it a nice pull. Reaching through the heel, giving that calf a chance. The strap stuff is just such a good way to release the back. It's a safe way usually to approach it. Remove the strap, let the foot go. And just to get things safe in the body again, especially when we've been holding on to any kind of tension for a while, it can get complicated. Grab your block, put it between your lower thighs, upper knees, feet are flat. You're gonna pulse your legs into the block. What we wanna feel are our inner thigh muscles engaging. We'll do 10 pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, and you may feel one side more than the other. Just becoming aware of that helps a lot. 2 and 1. Then bring your fingers to your butt and just pulse the butt. So squeeze the butt without tucking the tailbone. Keep a nice little arch in the lower back and squeeze your glutes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go back to squeezing and feeling the inner thighs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now back to the glutes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And keep the block there. So what I noticed is how quickly those muscle groups, first of all, how slowly they are to be on. So my brain isn't wired to them all that well. And probably because of that, they fatigue so easily. If you notice that too, these are areas we need to warm up every day so that our knees, our joints are supported, because we can assume, or I'm going to go ahead and assume, because my brain isn't wired to them all that well, they're not firing on their own. Other bigger muscles are doing it, or doing the work, and that's how our joints become unstable. It's one of the ways. Interlace your fingers over your chest, make a steeple with the index finger, and stretch the arms all the way back as far as they'll go, and then back up to the ceiling. Keep a gentle pressure on the block the whole time with your legs. And we'll do 10 of these. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Open the arms out, make fists, point the fists at the ceiling, knuckles are forward, and you're gonna, elbows in line with the shoulders, press your elbows down into the floor, sliding shoulder blades, cross the back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, push down, feel that proprioception of the shoulder blades. Can you feel them lifting the middle of your back up? And then relax the elbows, feel how they slide out. One more time, push down, move in slow motion, feel the shoulder blades creating that gully, and then relax, feel the heart drop. Bring the fists to the temples, knuckles to the ceiling, thumbs toward the chin. Bring the elbows all the way together and all the way out. 10 of these. Two, and 1. Bring the fingertips together, open palms over the head, elbows out to the side. Try to have both arms on the floor. And then sliding on the floor, open them to a goalpost and back overhead, kind of making a diamond shape. Goalpost, diamond. Do 10 of these slides, keeping the arms as much as you can down into the floor. My left side is not loving this today. Four, 3, 2, 1. Oof. Press the arms all the way back, straightening them. Interlace the fingers, flip the palms back. Squeeze that block, hollow out your center. Press the knees away from you, stretch the arms back. Feel that stretch of the skin on the tummy. Then bring the hands behind the head, lift the feet off the floor, squeeze that block, rest the head on the ground, elbows stay wide, lower your heels to the floor and back up to table. Lower to the floor, exhaling on the way up. It's really cool isolation of that lower belly. Keep a grip on the block the whole time. Keep your elbows down as much as you can. 6, 5, 4, hollow it out each time. 3, 2, 1. Lift the head and shoulders up as well. Pulse the block. 10, 9, 8. Keep those elbows wide. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock all the way up and over onto your elbows, forearms, forearm plank, and hold. Interlace the fingers, walk your legs back. Nice strong engagement through the heels, reaching the head forward, pushing down through the arms and widening the back. Squeeze your sits bones toward each other, feel the outer glutes, and pedal your heels forward and back. So rolling through the balls of the feet, head shifts back and forth. Feel your tummy strong, being held in. as much as you can. Pull that belly in. And then hold still. We'll hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the hips up to the sky, dolphin it. Let the head drop. Push, keep pushing down through the forearms. Hollowing into the armpits. Bend the knees, roll those sits bones up. Let that head hang. Quietly lower the knees, have them wide apart, toes together, stretch the arms forward, lower the head. Big breath into the low back, long breath out. Big breath in. Any frustration stuck in the body. Let the arms drop, elbows rest, armpits drop. Breathing here, healing here. There's probably been a lot held in your body. Let's move through it. Spread the fingers, look forward, press forward. Walk your knees back just a little bit behind your hips. Rock the shoulders forward directly over the wrists. Roll the sitting bones up. So we're in a cow pose, just a little bit longer, like a long cow, like a dachshund cow. Then drop your head. Chin toward the chest. Getting some length in the back of the neck. Breathe here. Those muscles tend to be tight and short. You'll feel that gully that we explored on our back, those shoulder blades drawing here. That might feel really vulnerable. Or not, I don't know. It does for me. This whole pose does for me. Keep rolling your sits bones higher if possible. Keeping the arms straight and really letting the head go. See if you can drop it more. It looks like some of you are kind of holding it level. It's a full drop. Chin is trying to touch the chest. Oof. Push through the floor now. Activate your hands and round into a exaggerated cat. Tuck your toes, neutral spine, lift the chin, and let your knees hover just above the floor, wrists toward ankles, ankles toward wrists. Feel that dynamic isometric intensity. Start to build. And then roll your sits bones up, down, up. Inhale up onto the toes, press down through the heels. Inhale up onto the toes, exhale down through the heels. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up and exhale. Lower the heels, push through the palms, stretch the arms, and then walk up, meet your hands. Inhale, looking forward. Enjoy this here, this interesting posture. Sits bones back, heart forward, belly in. Exhale, melt down over the legs, torso toward the thighs, chin is tucked into the chest. Push down into the floor if you can reach it. If you don't reach it, bend your knees so you can. Push down. Then root through your feet. Feel that transition of power as you lift all the way up. Arms circle up. Hips go forward, head goes back. And then bring your hands to your heart. So that's possible you've been holding a lot in all this week. Just tune into yourself. What is really going on inside? And you shift to the breath. Acknowledging that there may be a lot going on. And moving your attention to the inhale and the exhale.
And the breath is going to serve like the greatest housekeeper. It's going to go in there and address the mess, and it's going to help us clean it out as we move. Release the hands down. Inhale, reach up. Feel that gorgeous long line here. Head goes back. Stretch the front body. Exhale and fold forward, stretching out the back body. Inhale, lift the chest, and left foot, right foot steps back. Let's hold plank. Wrists toward ankles, ankles toward wrists. Feel your might, feel your power. Grip your fingertips into the floor. Feel that power rippling up. Feel your strength, squeeze your butt. The muscles are working well. We warmed them up. Move your chin forward, bend the elbows halfway, squeeze your torso. Pull up your pelvic floor muscles. Pull up those Kegel muscles as you roll to up dog. Feel that lift of the pelvic floor up toward the brain. Roll over the feet, downward dog. Feeling your own agency, your own power. Breathe through your nose. Ujjayi, victorious breath. Pelvic floor is lifted, belly is up and in, throat is slightly closed. Pushing powerfully through your hands and feet. Feeling your own might. Stoke your power with your breath. Raise your heels on an inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, travel forward however you wish. Lengthen your back, heart forward, sits bones back. Exhale, strong forward fold. Inhale, rise to arch back. Exhale, hands come back into the heart, checking in. Rooting down through the earth, lifting up toward the sky, feeling chest open. Now here, relax the butt. Just let all the fascial networks hold you steady. Relax the jaw. Lengthen the toes. Release the hands down. Inhale, scoop up and back. Feel that length. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. Step right foot, left foot back. Fiercely strong. Look forward, bend the elbows. Point your toes, pelvic floor lifts, belly lifts, those locks. Roll over the feet, downward dog, breathe. Uddiyana Bandha here. Pelvic floor lifts, belly lifts, throat slightly closes. Supported from your inside structure. This will correctly direct the breath down into the lungs. Raise your heels on an inhale. Bend the knees on an exhale. Travel wisely to the top of the mat. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up and back. Exhale, hands land in the heart. Spread your toes. Feel the tripod of the feet. Ball of the foot on the big toe side, pinky toe side. Try to make contact with the ground. Center of the heels. Thumbs pushing somewhat into that chest bone, elbows wide. Shoulder blades squeeze back. Neck is long on all sides, holding our head up. Bend the knees, touch the floor with the fingers, and then extend those fingers diagonally from the shoulders. Continuing the line of the spine, squeeze the glutes, sit back and down a little bit. Breathe. Balance on the right foot, bring the palms to the heart, spike your left heel, lift your heel like a flamingo to your butt. Extend that left leg back, balance. Eyes steady, one spot, straighten the legs if possible, shoulder blades on the back, head is forward. Breathe through your nose. Pull up those locks. Step back, crescent lunge. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Bend that right leg, squeeze that left leg strong, look up and back. Bring the hands to prayer, left elbow outside the leg. Left arm to the mat, right arm to the sky. Inhale, lengthen the head forward, spin here. There may be lack of awareness through the spine here. See if you can focus in on the tighter areas. Can you find a little rotation there? Or a lot? Bring the right hand down, frame the front foot, straighten the right leg, fold over it, drop the head. Micro bend the knees so you feel stable as you squeeze the outer hips toward each other. Maybe you go deeper. Lowering the left knee, pat it up if it's tender, and then straighten the right leg. Micro bend the knee, roll those sits bones back, flex that right heel, pull the heart forward. Nice, you guys. We're gonna roll that right foot down. We're gonna come on your fingers so you have some strong power. And we're gonna slide that left knee forward for a twist. Sit on your bum. Wrap your left forearm around your right shin and sit up tall. Look to your back shoulder. Your right hip has possibly has rolled back. Roll it forward so that ideally your hips are both facing forward. You lift up above that to rotate. Look over the front shoulder. Turn to your left, stay upright, gentle counter. We're gonna pop up into standing split from here. You're gonna look forward, place your hands on both sides of your right foot and lift your left leg upward. Nice and high. Drop your head down. Little pulses of that left leg to the ceiling. 10, 9, stretch and lengthen those right toes. 6, 5, 4, 3, reaching through those left toes. 2, and 1. Place your left foot down next to the right foot. Inhale, look forward, melt down over your legs, fold. Shake out your head. Widen your feet, hip widths a little wider than your hips. Bend the knees, take your hands behind you, or reach for your strap and wrap your arms overhead. You can make noise here. Shaking out the head. Feel a lot here in the shoulders. Shoulder blades, back of the heart, neck, jaw, obviously the head. Can you let go, or at least get moving? We don't want to be like a solid jello. We want to be like a lava lamp. Release the hands, toe heel the feet, back together, belly pulls in first, chair. Squeeze, good. Hands to the heart, spike your right heel, extend that right leg back, eyes are at one spot, hold, warrior 3. Shoulder blades on the back. Head forward, pelvic floor on. Bend the left knee, step all the way back, crescent. Feel your glutes catch you, reach the arms up and back. Bend the left knee, straighten the right leg. Maybe look back. Reach. More reach. Can you lift up out of yourself? Good. Palms to the heart, right elbow outside of leg, prayer twist. Head moving forward. Squeeze those outer glutes. Good. Good modifications. Open the arms up. Reaching the head forward. Find that spiral. Whew. Twist it out. Bring the left hand down, straight left leg. Please modify if you need to bend that knee or both knees to access the glutes. Do, and then fold over the front leg. Chin tucks to the chest. Forehead might rest on the knee. Little prayer of thank you. In forward bends is always very therapeutic. Finding gratitude for something, whatever it is, and then carefully lower your right knee, pad as needed. Straighten your left leg, flex the toes off the floor, pull the heart forward. Here we have that gentle question of that left sits bone. Do we want to move it back more? Same as when we had the strap earlier. The answer is we do, but carefully. Can we lengthen the heart forward, or is it being guarded? You want to respect the guarding in the body. It's always there because at some point we needed it. And what we need to assess is, do we still need it, or is it holding us back? Left foot down onto the floor. That right knee is going to sneak forward. We come down on our butt. Before we twist, let's set ourselves up. So that left foot is flat, tripod of the foot anchored. Left hip is forward, spine tall, fascial system holding us, holding the bones up. Right arm scoops around that shin, left fingertips strong behind us like a spider. Lift the chest and look over the left shoulder. Pushing down through that left foot, squeezing the tummy, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the shoulder blades. Those are places we can use to squeeze the toothpaste tube of this twist. Look over the front shoulder. Counter to the right, staying up tall. Look forward, place the hands on both sides of that left foot, right toes to the sky, standing split, sending that right leg up in pulses, 10, 9, reach to the toes on both feet, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, tummies in 2, lift it up, place the right foot next to the left, bend the knees, heart forward. Separate your feet wide apart. If you interlaced before, use the opposite lacing or grab the strap again and wrap those arms overhead. Soft knees, shake out the head. Nod the head. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Again, sound is a great idea here. You may discover you didn't even know you were holding stuff in. But you hear it in the sound. And release the hands down. Toe heel the feet together. Pull the belly muscles strong before we go, and then roll yourself up. Getting to a place where you're balanced, that may be a wall if you need help, or stepping off the mat. Draw your right knee up. Option to hold the right big toe or use a strap and straighten the right leg or keep the knee bent. Left arm high. Leg to the right, arm to the left. Option to look to the left. Strong pelvic floor, belly, use your bandhas. Bring the leg to the middle, bend the knee, bring the left hand to the outer right foot. Right arm reaches back. Option to straighten the leg and look to the right arm. Unhike your right hip. Pelvic floor strong, belly strong, find that core. We're gonna keep the leg extended, reach the arms up. Chest is forward, arms are up, hold, 5, look at your big toe, lift it, 4, 3, 2, and lower down. Stand on 2 feet. Feel your power of just being you. Tadasana. Feeling into the floor, the cooperation, the dialogue with the floor. 3 points of contact on both feet. I mean, there's more than that, but focus your sails, your attention on those. Pelvic floor muscles lifted, belly drawn in and up, chest wide open, face wide and soft, crown of the head lifted. Feel your power standing strong and upright. Reach down, left knee or left big toe, or strap, extend that left leg or hold the shin, right arm high. Pelvic floor lifted, use those inner locks for power and balance. Open the leg to the left, look to the right. If you want, right arm can extend. Center through the locks in the body, places of power. Back to the center, bend the knee a little, catch the foot with the right hand. Left arm reaches back, option to straighten that left leg and look back to the left arm. That's my left arm. Look back, unhike that left hip. Squeeze to the midline. Keep your leg there, unrotate your body, reach up. Look at your big toe, lift the leg a little higher. If it's straight, or look at the knee lifted higher. 3, 2, and put it down. Reach up through the arms. Feel yourself like a rocket, rooting down. Feel the pelvic floor springing up, diaphragm lifting up. Look up. Hands come to the heart. Close the eyes. Push through the palms, elbows wide. Press through the earth, lift through the head. Try to let the glutes soften. Instead, lift from within. Feel that inner strength rising, holding you. Bend the knees. Reach down, touch the floor, chair. Palms to the heart, left elbow outside of the leg, prayer twist. Tummy in, strong. Head moving forward, sits bones back. On your next breath, open the arms up. Sweep it back up to the center chair. Rise to stand, arms down by the side. Pelvic floor lifted, glutes soft. Feel that stream of energy rising up. As you push down into the earth, the energy rises up. Fountains out the crown of the head, all around us. And it's like a recycling fountain. Cleaning your energy field. Unwanted guests, unwanted energies. Just let yourself get cleaned out here. There it goes. Bend the knees, feet, fingertips to the ground, share. Raise your heels, hold yourself steady. Balance here. Sweep your arms back. Head forward like a bird taking a sip of water. Drinking bird. Raise the arms back up. Balance, keep those heels up. Lower them to the mat, palms to the heart, right elbow outside of leg. Belly in strong, holding you safe. Whew. Pelvic floor is engaged. Create that inner strength. Open the arms up. And fold forward. When we've been holding a lot in twists, at least for me, it shows up in twists. Twists are like, it's like, I don't know, they're just more tight. Raise your heels up, bring your knees to your upper arms, lean forward, pick up your heels or try flying here. Strong pelvic floor, strong belly. You are strong. Crow, good. Bring those heels to the ground. Malasana, strength here. Find a way to get those elbows in the legs to lengthen the front of the chest up, front of the spine tall, shoulder blades on the back. Good, good. If needed, you push down through the feet so you're using your muscles and not just hanging. It's probably a good idea. Pelvic floor is engaged that way. Oh, it's funny. Sharon raised her hand, but I'm sure that you didn't actually. And then lower your bum down to the mat. Place your right foot into your left inner thigh. Rotate over the left leg. You can use a strap here or grab the foot. I like to start with a bent knee and send my sits bones, rather than having my tailbone under me, I have my tailbone back, right? So that gets that sits bone thing. And then turn, it's a lower body twist. So you turn your lower stuff, lower pelvis, lower abdomen over the leg, then lift tall. Pelvic floor, so we need the bandhas even more in forward bends than in, we need them all the time, but they really play a huge role in floor poses. So pelvic floor is lifted, belly is drawn in and up, chin comes to the chest. We can straighten that leg, go into the full fold of it. But you want to keep that inner energetics line engaged. So as you relax over the leg, you're keeping that inner tone. A little bit of a body roll on the way up. We're going to lead with our chin forward, chest forward, and kind of snake it up, yeah? Then you're going to swing your left leg back and 90-90 your legs. Hands go behind you. Push down through your inner left, inner back knee. Try to lift up your inner back ankle. For reference, mine does not lift at all. So I want to be back so much that I can't lift it. Like the idea is to push down through that, glue that inside of the left knee so that you kind of can't lift your left ankle, but then you try. And that's going to show up as tone somewhere. Relax that. Push down through the front outer knee. So your front leg is your right one. Push down through the part touching the floor. Glue that down so much, all that you possibly can, like gorilla glue that. Try to lift your right ankle. So again, like I can't at all. You might be able to. I mean, in my attempt to, do I cramp in a good way? Yes. So these are weak muscles that don't get to play. We're making them stronger and we need them to work. Okay, relax that. Now notice as you slide into pigeon, if you can, it might just feel kind of great. And just slide into the forward bend of it. If it's like a no pose for you, do the lying on your back version or stay in 90-90 so that you can just fold forward in 90-90 and keep pressing on I would say like zigzag the legs. That's probably the most efficient way to say it. Scissor the legs. So that's the way you can stay in the position or straighten that back leg. Keeping that head down, if you want to, you can bend your left knee. That might be enough, or with your right hand, catch that foot, keeping the head, raise the head to catch it and put it back down. If you're doing this, try to lengthen the knee away from the hip, roll the hip toward the breastbone so that you're getting as much as you can out of that quad stretch. Sorry. Woo! Let the foot go. And sweep that left leg forward. Bring both legs out in front of you and shake them out. Hold your left foot in to your right inner thigh. I'm gonna bend my right knee and move my lower belly, whole sort of pelvic gastro area to the right leg. I'm gonna grab my right butt and I'm gonna pull that right sits bone back. Okay, and then I'm gonna try to get the tailbone back too and lift the chest. Engage the bandha. So I'm pulling up those Kegel muscles. I sounded funny when I said that. Pulling up the Kegel muscles, belly muscles. Chin is moving toward chest. Then maybe you hold the foot and straighten out and pull forward. You may not do that, right? Like the flexibility may not be there for that. Just stay where you were. All of us keep those bandhas. They're kind of in opposition to the fold. The fold is relaxed. The bandhas are not. The inner self is strong and toned. This prevents injuries and makes you really fiery and strong. And this is how the whole practice was designed. It was really designed around energy, maximizing the potency of energy in the body. Not necessarily like our Western body, I mean, for sure, not our Western bodies. We're gonna dance out of this a little bit of a body roll, so lift through your chin, chest. Kind of spinal roll. Really therapeutic for the nervous system. Zigzag your legs, 90-90 though. I'm reaching behind me to make myself heavier so that leg is heavy. Push down through that inner back knee, that's my right one, and try to lift the right, right ankle up. I mean, some of you might do it. I cannot. And I want to be as far back as I need to be to make it almost impossible. Give it all you got. Really push down, lift up. So fascinating, right? The brain's like, why aren't you doing it? Okay, relax it. Turn just a tiny bit forward and push down through your front knee, outer part of it, and lift that ankle. You might get that up. Yeah. The goal isn't to actually be able to do it. It's to really work those connections in the brain. It also resets the hips. It's kind of fascinating. As you know, we've done a longer versions of this. And then relax it. Come forward. Either stay in the 90-90 or straighten the back leg. Engage pelvic floor, belly, throat. That may have given you access to a much deeper pigeon, so just be mindful if you feel anything sharp, back out. Or address it with breath. Don't ignore it. Option to bend the back leg, staying there, or using your left hand to hold the foot and putting the head back down. Try to roll the right right hip bone toward your breastbone and right knee back. That will lengthen the quads as you're stretching them. And some beautiful hydration into these areas that may be quite dry, brittle, and almost dead. We are reconstituting them. Carefully release that foot. Ugh. Swing that right leg forward. Left leg forward. Shake out your legs. Bend both knees, toes toward the ceiling, reach your fingers forward and round your back. So round your shoulders forward into a C, pull your tummy all the way back to your spinal cord and slowly begin to come down just to the lower back where we will lift into a balanced half boat here. Let's be right on the sacrum and then go right above it, like right to the top of it. Squeeze your abs. Just let them be the things holding you up here. Ooh, squeeze your bandhas. You can straighten the legs. I'm not gonna. They feel really good right here. I can really focus on my core. Just focusing. And then bring it down. Pull your knees to your chest. And then release them. Place your feet on the ground. You can just reach your heels. Move them just out of reach. Just out of reach. Feet are parallel. Plug them in, push them down. Bring your shoulders under you. Nice stacking here. Grab a mat or interlace the fingers. Push down through I really want you to feel your power. Feel your back muscles grip. Feel your triceps strong. Plug your big toes in. That's really important. And lift the seat. Push your knees forward, your heart back. Feeling that elongation of the front of the body. Tummy is toned. Let's hold steady here. Beautiful, engaged muscle. Find your breathing. Feel your power. And then relax the hands, let the shoulders open, and bring your seat down slowly. Interlace the fingers, steeple the grip, and 10 more of those arms back behind you, those pullovers. 9, 8, 7. Notice if the shoulders got crunchy at all. Place the hands like you're going to do wheel and do lift your hips up, lift toward the head and push up to wheel, or just create that imprint for your mind, like we kind of like in that 90-90 where you're telling your body to do it, but you don't. Or if you prefer, go back to bridge and hold that. Whichever feels best for you right now. For 3, 2, live it, whatever it is, and then carefully bring it down. Great. Take your feet a little bit forward and relax your arms to the side. Take your legs right and left.
using your legs like a windshield wiper, just wipe away anything left in your field that is distracting you from life, being happy, that is stealing joy from you. Anything that's draining your battery that doesn't need to be there. Let's use this windshield wiping action to symbolically clear it away. And stretch your arms behind you. And let's just pretend we're at the beach, like not a care in the world. Just sexy on the beach with our windshield wiping, cleaning legs. And then toe heel your feet together and flop the knees open into butterfly. Bring your arms down. Eyes are closed, but perhaps you can remember back to when you used to stare at the sky and watch the clouds long before the internet, long before computers. Sorry, Elena, I don't know if you had that life ever, or Taylor, but we did. Just an open sky. My sky has clouds in it, or I'm imagining different shapes, different stories in the clouds. And as if that spaciousness were being mirrored in your body, imagine yourself as an open sky. As if your mirror neurons were emulating this spacious, imaginative place. And we have mirror neurons in our somatic brain, our muscles, the part that controls the muscles. So imagine in the tightest places, this open sky. As a way to neurologically rewire intelligence in your body. And then stretch out the legs. Reach for the head, lift it carefully, turning it to the right with that left hand. That right ear just rests in the palm as you stretch. And then carefully with the right hand, turn it to the left. Chin is slightly tucked. Turn it to the center. Place one finger, place your thumb right behind the jaw, left thumb right behind the jaw in that lymph node there. And then your right hand just kind of at where that SCM connects to the collarbone, right in that little ditch in front of it. So in front of that neck muscle that pops out, and rub these two spots. So behind the left jaw and in that sort of gully of that trough of the right collarbone in front of the SCM muscle. And then slide the right thumb to the right behind the right jaw to that lymph node. And then down right in front of that sternocleidomastoid muscle, whatever, and rub both. And then reach behind we might feel tingles, reach behind the head, right to the base of the skull, and it can be sticky here. So you're right in the center, and then with your right fingers, drag the skin up an inch and over to the right and just hold. I'd say I have a half a pound of pressure. You might even feel this space opening up. As though space were opening up in your whole body. Relax that. Left fingers drag the skin up an inch, over about an inch to the left. Hold. Add the right back in, so now you're doing both. Carefully bring the thumbs to the jaw hinge and just ever so slightly, so subtle, tip the head back, just like barely. So you have a beautiful curve in that cervical spine, and then bring your arms down by your side. Shoulder blades, just place them gingerly onto the back so the heart is lifted. Take a deep breath in. Really, really, really embrace the full breath, that full cylinder. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Even more at the top. Hold. Big barrel chest. Exhale, side out. Whatever other micro adjustments as you move to Shavasana. And release the front of your body into the back of the body. Back of the body into the earth, as though it were being held. We're going to go on a retreat with Joelle. She's been studying forest bathing. We're not there yet, but we're going to physically go and do it. But right now, imagine it were happening. You're in a beautiful forest with an expert guide, safe, protected. Regulating with those negative ions, storing our circadian rhythm, our cellular health. Proper electrical chemical balance. Surrender to the awe of it all.
Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. Please take a deep breath. When the exhale is ready, yawn and stretch. And know that even if it doesn't feel like it, you've made some space today. Cleared out some of the gunk. Made room for re-engaging or engaging in life. Bend your left knee. Roll to your right side and cuddle up. Snuggle in and breathe on purpose into your back. Power and strength. We need our spines working perfectly. We need them alive and well. All the connections of our spine into our body. It innervates our whole self. It is the intelligence of us. We need it working and functioning and feeling safe and good. Breathe into the whole thing, stem to stern. Push down into the earth and rise. Finding your strong seat. Reach the arms up. And fold your hands to a prayer in the center of the chest. Trust what is there. Trust that your heart is aligned with your purpose, that you are aligned with your heart. We work synergistically together. Our brains, our gut brain, our heart brain, our head brain. Let out and om together. It will move through all of these spaces, all of these different intelligences in our body, helping to unify ourselves. Inhale. Bringing your thumbs to your forehead. Bringing the power of your spirit to the power of your brilliant mind. Bow forward, honoring those who came before us, honoring those who will come next. May we do our best to make it a beautiful world for ourselves and for them, and honoring those before us. Thank you so much. Many blessings, and I'll see you soon. Love you. Bye.